Hello everyone. Today's video I will be drawing in the style of 4 different series. I also draw in my own style. I wanted to do a style study because I think we can learn a lot from lots of different art styles. Also, I just really have been enjoying being able to replicate other art styles, and I wanted to kind of do a fun challenge for myself. How about we get into my own? The way I would describe my art style is kind of cartoony with like essence of anime. I really do not know how to describe my art style at all. I like to draw big old shoes and like thick legs a lot. I really like doing a lot of the Jaded animation hair swoops in my own art style. I think I kind of initially stole that from her and other animatic artists like that one. I'll just put it up on screen. I cannot remember their name, but that one. I also tend to use a lot of white for my highlight layers, vibrant colors in general for my palettes, along with using either purple or like reddish pink for shading. I also, just for the fun of this drawing, decided to add my, that like highlight face trim thing that's been going around just on the face, just because I thought that would be fun. But yeah, don't really know how I would describe my art style. I use a lot of black liner. I use additional small bits of colored liner on like the inside of clothes and the face sometimes. I don't know, my art style is like a bunch of influenced other art styles just coming together into my own. The next one is very obligatory. It's Owl House. So this one I had previously done a style for back in like, I believe January, maybe like December. Owl House is one of my favorite series. I wouldn't say the art style itself has influenced me very much, even though I do really enjoy the art style the whole show is animated in. I do, however, take lots of inspiration from the beautifully animated scenes in the series. There's lots of amazingly animated scenes in the show where the animation just looks so beautiful and smooth and stunning, and I absolutely adore it. The show has recently ended, and so this was definitely fun to do, kind of remembering how much I love the show and the art style and everything. The show has way bigger heads in proportion than I'm used to drawing, which was a little difficult to adjust to, but I definitely figured it out as I went along. I also really loved drawing the big hands that the characters have. I really like that feature in the art style. This is one of the only drawings I included my hoodie wrapped around my waist because I found a perfect reference for it, so I just went along with that. I also added a couple band-aids on the knees just because I thought it would be fun and cute. Yeah, the art style of Owl House is just so charming and vibrant and fun. I also did go ahead and do the more finished art style that we see a lot more in the posters, just because I thought that would be fun to do for shading. I had a lot of fun. It was really enjoyable. I really liked it. Next up is my absolute favorite show, BoJack Horseman. The way I've kind of always felt about the art style in the show is that it almost feels like they traced over an image. Like those stickers you see on Redbubble that are kind of just colored filled shapes of a traced image. That's kind of how I feel about the BoJack art style. While I don't love the BoJack art style, I do think that the show gets really creative and exaggerated in some of its other art style choices outside of its main regular style. One of the things that I do notice with some of the characters is that they'll have one element of their design that's textured. Like BoJack's face has like a soft texture over it, kind of to mimic fur. So I decided to do that on the shorts just for an added detail. Overall, you can't really tell if this one is that recognizable, but I'm still fairly happy with the end result. Next up, Inside Job. Inside Job recently got canceled, and that's annoying as shit. Inside Job is an adult comedy show that has its few moments of having deeper issues and lore that's really interesting. and is overall a pretty fun thing to watch. Similar to BoJack, the art style isn't one of my favorites. I think to my own personal taste, though, I do prefer Inside Job's art style, just because it looks a little bit more appealing to the eye. I do remember struggling a lot with this drawing. I think I felt like it didn't really match the art style of Inside Job, and I remember just not being all that enthusiastic with the end result. And I think the main reason for that is that it's a simple art style, and it's hard to make anything look super cool to my eye when it's that simple. Now on to the last piece. This one I am definitely most excited for. It was easily my favorite study I did out of the 4. This one's Mob Psycho. I've always loved Mob Psycho's art style in a way. I think when I first watched it a couple years ago, I wasn't super invested in the art style. Now I think it's absolutely stunning and amazing. The characters are animated in such an expressive and fun way, and I absolutely adore that. And the art style is so funky and silly sometimes, and it's so cool to look at. There's also such amazing, fight scenes and, cool sequences that the show does. And the anime intro is always gonna be cool as shit, and this one is cool as shit. I think Mob Psycho easily has my favorite art style out of the 4 pieces I've done, in terms of the show's animation itself. I love the desaturated colors and the fun green liner, and I liked that I got to shade it with brown. There's so many little details in this show's art style that were just so fun to work on, like how the hair always has a little bit of a highlight to it, and how the hands are so pronounced in the way that they are. And just the way the clothing folds, it's all just so beautiful. I love it so much. I still have not watched season 3. I'm getting around to it, I promise. That's the last one, though. And that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun working on all these pieces. I know that everyone is anticipating the sketchbook tours, and I promise that those are coming soon. I would love to post all the ones I haven't uploaded yet in one video, but I think that would be too much for my stupid little computer. But I'll definitely get around to uploading the ones I haven't shown yet on camera. So let me know if you're excited for that. And if you're interested in keeping up with me on other social media, I have it on screen the entire video. And I will also have it linked in the description for your convenience. Anyways, until next time, see ya.